welcome back to my channel. I know I've been kind of MIA for a while, but I have a new modem and this is the trial run to see if it has speeded up at all. So today I am working with the featured artist Serenity Designs, and this was featured artist from Robin's Crafty Corner. Robin's Crafty Corner, I believe it is. And so I decided to work with this because it was just so beautiful, and I had to. And I had stickers that matched it and whatnot, so I decided I gotta work with it. And so what I did was I used the chain stitch to bind my signatures, and I did that on each side. There's 2 signatures in here, and let's have a peekaboo and see what I did. Okay, so first foremost here, between the 2, I have there's a pocket in here, and I just made a little notebook. I added some of my beads in there, and it's just basically some of the pictures from the kit, some of the pages from the kit, and some pages that I had, scraps from what I had used in the main one. So let's put this back in there and have a peekaboo and see what I did. Okay. So this one here is an envelope that I had cut down, and scraps from pages that I had put into here. And this here is a few things from the kit. Beautiful kit. Look at the colors in there. Love it. And just some stuff that I had on hand. And get in there. Doesn't want to get in there. That's the one thing with using these pockets, is a little snug. There we go. There we go. And we want to keep that in there too. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Gotta have the peekaboo. Gotta have the peekaboo. And so then there's a pocket this way, but also a pocket this way. There we go. And then here what I did was I did a little belly band pocket. So this is one of the flowers from the kit, and mixed with a few things that I had on hand and a piece of paper from one of my scraps. I always got to try to use my scraps. And then this is the belly band. And we'll just quickly tie that back up again. There we go. There we go. Pretty, pretty. Alrighty, so then what I did was I took some of the papers from the kit and I folded them in half the long way, and then that's what I put in here to make these pockets. So when you do that, part of your page is upside down, and as you can see, there's her bottom lip, but you don't really notice it so much, so I wasn't too worried about it. And so this is one of the pages from the kit. Beautiful, beautiful. I love the colors in here, and of course the flowers are my favorite. And some of the papers that I had. A friend of mine dyes for me. And we have just one of the tags I put in here. So these you can still write on the page. You just have to empty them out first, but look at this. Look at the gorgeous colors in there. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. And then this one here, I took and put this little envelope in here. So there's a slide pocket in here, tuck, and then of course the envelope itself, in hopes that you can see that it's a butterfly. And then I did just a tag. These sheets here came from a friend of mine. She found them at the thrift store, and she says, "Oh, I think you can use these." So she gave me some from her stash. And yes, I can definitely use them. And then the same thing. I tried to use between the kit. Once I run out of kit stuff, I use the cards, because I was too lazy to print again. And then, of course, some of my stash. This here is just a piece of paper that was left over that I hadn't used. So I just fold it in half and rounded the corners and make it look like it's something fabulous. And then we have the vellum. I did a pocket with the vellum that I had sitting on my desk for a while. And some things in my stash. Getting use of my stickers. And then these guys here. I thought they kind of went with the whole thing. And these papers here are Stamperia. And then let's go over here and see what we got on this side. And so we have the lady having a nice dream, dreaming about things. And pocket, tuck spot. And of course the envelope with a few little goodies in there. And then we have this one, which is a piece left over that I had. So I just decided to make a little pocket over her face so she's peeking through the leaves. And I had lots of butterflies, so I thought, I'm putting butterflies in here because butterflies are with these beautiful flowers. And then this here is like the swords, crossing the swords. And then there's a little pocket in here. And one that I didn't put anything in because I missed it. And then this one here, just another one of the pieces from that beautiful kit. So, find your happy place. And this one here is another vellum pocket with something that's supposed to be in here, but I've lost it. And then here, I love this kit. This kit really reminds me of a Stamperia kit. It's got the beautiful colors in there, and that's why I chose to put it with it. And then another vellum pocket, and just using one of the flowers from the kit. And this here was a pocket, but I cut out the what do they call that? It's on the tip of my tongue. I don't know. Anyways, and then this here I had a failed project, but I had these corners, and I thought, well, perfect corner tuck. And this here is just a piece of the scrap material, but I just loved how that flower was. And then just some more tags in here. And then just some more ephemera writing spots in the envelope. And there we have it, in a nutshell. It's a really, I'm really happy with the way that it turned out. And we're going to do this back this way. And tie a bow, and we're all done. So, I'm going to link her Etsy store in the description of the video. So please go and check her out, see what else she's got there. It's a beautiful little kit. So if that's any kind of show as to what kind of creator she is, digital creators, her stuff will be beautiful. Alrighty, so there we go. Thank you for joining me. Have yourselves an awesome day. Bye-bye now.